Hello and welcome to a Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. Today I'm bringing you a game of Demolition on Villa, where I'm using the AK-74U with perks Flak Jacket, Warlords and Marathon. The attachments that I'm using on my AK is Grip and Rapid Fire, as I'd had a contract out at this point where I needed to get the rapid fire kills. I'd also heard quite a lot about everyone saying it's really overpowered and really good setup to use, so I thought why not give it a go. I also didn't feel too bad that because it was an overpowered setup, if I put smoke grenades on and Flak Jacket and actually played the objective religiously, then I felt that it wouldn't be too bad and might be quite a good gameplay. So straight off the start here I've moved over to B, got a nice claymore set up against this gate and turn this kid on against that gate in order to stop them getting B. But if I was them, probably the hardest bomb to get planted in Demolition off the start will probably be A, but as you can see I'm flanking around to go push up to A because I can see, well, quite a few red dots in this building. I'm probably not in a very good position right now because I'm actually in their spawn, and because it's Demolition the spawn's really rigid, but I thought why not get in there and try and get a quite a good score while defending the objective. My kill streaks this game are the UAV, the attack helicopter and the Blackbirds. On game modes such as Demolition and Domination, the attack helicopter you see I've just got there is really quite useful because you can plant it on top of the objective, and well, unless they take it down, it's going to be able to like act as an extra player and be able to successfully defend the bomb site. So you can see I'll get my 8 kill streak and get the SR-71 here, but I don't bring it in because if you can see the bottom left, there was only 36 seconds left on the clock even though they've got a plant off, so it's not really worth bringing it in. And the intelligent thing to do, which I've done, is kept it, and because there's Demolition is made up of 2 rounds, 1 defending, 1 attacking, you're going to keep it for the attacking round because then you'll be able to see exactly where all the opponents are and get the plant off successfully. Another good tactic is when your teammates are defusing, chuck a smoke over there, just giving them a bit of help, and then hopefully they'll be able to get the defuse off. Alright, so at this point in the gameplay we've now got that bomb defused. The time is ticking down, there's 20 seconds left on the clock. It's looking unlikely that they can get a plant off, and I suspected they wouldn't because I have 2 mates actually stood over B, but surprisingly they do get a plant off at B with like 5 seconds to go on the clock. But so my teammates don't actually seem to know what they're doing, so I decide to chuck myself on the bomb to try and get this Flak Jacket Pro done. And I would thoroughly recommend trying to get Flak Jacket Pro because the amount of times you'll get killed by grenades and everything is so worth getting. Also the Pro perk will also protect you from napalm strikes and flamethrower attachments, so it pretty much gets rid of all the crap stuff which is in Black Ops with the noob tubes, the grenade spam and everything. So as you can see the spawns have switched and we're now on attack. Now I was just about to bring my Blackbird in, but funnily enough one of my teammates has actually got one, so now I've got an extra Blackbird stacked up against this. Now checking the radar, and they've pretty much all the enemies have rushed to B, which probably isn't their wisest move because seeing as they normally spawn quite close to A, so A would be the hardest plant to get off. I rush in there, chuck the smoke down, get the plant off, and as you see in a minute they'll just start spawning actually below where I'm standing there. That's how bad the spawns are in Demolition. So I now go to work at defending this A-bomb, and with the Blackbird up it's making the job quite easy, as I can see this guy fusing there as well as hearing in my turtle beaches. But unfortunately our radar is actually fading away, so at this point I think, well, I'll bring mine in and just see someone there, but Soul Destroyer on my own team is helpfully taking him out. I decided to put a claymore there, but as you can see the time is down to pretty much 5 seconds, so it's not really worth being there as they're not going to be able to get a defuse off, even though they do actually spawn directly behind me there. But here is a good example of picking your gunfights. I'm waiting until I can see they're going straight forward, so you don't have to like clip them and then they can turn on you, which probably isn't what you want. With the Blackbird up, I can see that, well, after a couple of people have rage quit, there's only 2 on the other team, so I think why not chuck myself on the bomb to get a plant, but another 4 connect, so I was a bit worried at this point. I'm going to put a claymore down here because this is one of the high traffic routes to B-bomb. So at this point in the gameplay, I'm going to sit behind this pillar until I can hear a diffusing noise, which happens now, and unfortunately that should have been a triple spray, and that guy at the back would go sponges like a bad man, but I can't really do anything about that. You've just got to make sure if you are going to stay there that the spawn here, that they don't come up behind you like this kid, but the chopper gun just saves me there. Doesn't come up behind you and just ends up killing you, because it's just going to ruin your streak and probably get quite frustrated. So as you can see on the radar, there's one guy on the bomb, so you know he's defusing, so I'm going to take him out, so that leaves 2 seconds on the bomb time, and then I'm going to be able to defuse that. There we go. So I get the two plants to win the round in the game for our team. I end up getting a flawless 18-0 with, as I said, 2 plants, 1 defuse. And I do hope you have enjoyed this commentary. If you have, please leave a cheeky comment, a like, and maybe a favourite. And I'll see you next time.